Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Gypsy Road. Okay, I haven't done a Star Wars talk in a long time, but I actually got a couple emails saying, hey, now we're getting closer to episode 9. Can you reflect on Force Awakens versus The Last Jedi? What movie did you like better and why? Did your opinions change from the past? Okay, so why not? Thought I'd have this conversation live. Be fun, Hey guys, I got to show you some new toys. I know this might be a little nerdy to some of you, but I actually went and bought a lightsaber salt shaker and a lightsaber pepper shaker. So basically, you fill it up with salt, pepper, genius, right? Just genius. And then you press this button on top. And then what it does is it grinds. Now, of course, I took the batteries out because I got the cover. I don't want no salt to fall into my coffee or pepper into my coffee. Don't want that. But it's kind of cool. It lights up. Yeah, it's in the kitchen. It's next to my R2D2 measuring cups. Like I said, I know it's a little geeky, but what the hell? I was at Barnes & Nobles, and there was connected to a GameStop, and these were on clearance. Okay, so since it's on clearance, I went ahead and bought it. It's just for fun. Come on, have some fun in life. Don't be a Bell Mauer or whatever and start hating on everybody. Let's just have some fun. Okay, so and this is a fun topic, guys. This ain't. I'm not trying to start nothing here. There's no arguments. What movie, in your opinion, is better? So the question is, Force Awakens versus The Last Jedi. Well, hands down, Force Awakens is so much better than The Last Jedi. Last Jedi is a good, solid movie, but not as good as The Force Awakens. Not even close. Force Awakens just had that Star Wars magic, the mystery, the Force. I mean, it was when that movie was over, it left you with a lot of questions, a lot of different questions, and that's what's nice about The Force Awakens. Kind of like when you, after you watch A New Hope, Darth Vader escaped. It's like, will there ever be a sequel? Who is this guy? Who is this guy like a bad guy on a horse that just rides away, gets away? And then Empire Strikes Back. I'm your father, Luke. No, there is another. I mean, there's a great mystery box, another Jedi. And it's just great. That's Force Awakens did that. It gave you that. I mean, you guys seen it. There's YouTube videos on who is Snoke. Great mystery, And I still hope Snoke is Plagueis, in my opinion. That would be awesome, But I know The Last Jedi kind of killed him, kind of crushed that little one right there. I didn't really like that. I like Snoke. He was cool. But I understand they had to continue the story of Kylo Ren. It wasn't a Snoke story, it was about Kylo Ren. But I wish they didn't kill him. Maybe had a battle where Luke fought Snoke, finding out he's Plagueis, and they fought maybe to kill each other. At least they both died in a true battle. And then Rey could have his fight with Kylo, whatever. Okay. Now, The Last Jedi. Good, solid movie. It's probably, on the list of my Star Wars, it's probably, I put it just ahead of Attack of the Clones and The Phantom Menace. I'm not going to go through my whole ranking, but it's third to the bottom. But like I said, every Star Wars is great. So it's not like Attack of the Clones, since it's dead last. It might be not the most favorite Star Wars, but still above average of any other sci-fi out there. So, Episode 8 didn't really leave a whole lot of different mysteries. I guess the main mystery is what the hell's going on. I mean, the Resistance went from almost a decent-sized army to just a little 5-7 people. So, I guess the mystery is how they build up. I mean, you killed Luke, so... And Rey is the most powerful person in the world. Part of some issues. This is how I was thinking. The Last Jedi didn't have that Star Wars magic as Force Awakens. It really didn't, and that's probably part of the problem that that movie had. Oh, sleep record. Okay. So, you know what they really should have done? If take The Last Jedi, think about this. Just think about this. If you take in The Last Jedi and maybe call it something else, call it The Escape of the Resistance or something, and cut out the Rey and Luke scenes. And maybe you can redo the ending when, Luke goes out there with all the ships shooting at him. If you do a little something, if you kind of just concentrate on the resistance, getting away from the First Order, that is one hell of a standalone Star Wars movie. I always felt The Last Jedi, to me, was more of a standalone movie than an actual episode, because most episodes have that Star Wars magic where this one did not. It was more straightforward. They're chasing them until the gas runs out so they can destroy them, how they're getting away. And then, during that time, there's some complications trying to escape. How Poe screwed everything up, killed almost half the people, and of course he doesn't get arrested. But that's another story. This is for story. Bombs, falling down through gravity. How that happens, I don't know. But regardless, if you take away the Luke stuff, you really got yourself a great Star Wars standalone movie. Okay, where it could be like a Rogue One kind of style. You're watching like, this is how people do escape. This is what they go through. This is what it takes sometimes to really get away from the enemy. That alone right there makes the movie even so much better. So if it's technically, in my opinion, remix it. Take it out. Change the ending a little bit, how they escape. And then you got a fantastic standalone movie. I mean, it's a good movie as it is, but The Last Jedi could be even a better standalone movie. If you just, take out the Rey and Luke stuff, you really got yourself a pretty good standalone movie. And then, hopefully with episode 9, that's a hell of a task that JJ has to do. I mean, really think about it, because we all know his vision of how the story should really start and end. It doesn't include The Last Jedi. We all know that. I mean, there's no secret about that. I'm not putting the movie down, but there's no secret about that. So, but it is neat to see how JJ's gonna recorrect his vision, not recorrect the series of the movies, but just recorrect on his vision, because he can still do it. Technically, first of all, I don't consider books or the cartoons as canon. The movies are the more true canon of everything. So maybe JJ could rewrite it where Luke didn't die. He disappeared. He took himself to another planet somehow. He could twist the words a little bit. It's your point of view, right? Like Yoda, it's a point of view how you look at it. Bring Luke back, recreate. The only problem is now he's only got like 2.5 hours, because he doesn't have another 2 hours to help him continue to the real story that he believed that it should have been. But maybe they could extend this movie out, make it 3 hours. I know a lot of people are not it's not popular to do a part 1 or a part 2 of a final episode. But in this case, if Star Wars came out, Lucasfilm came out and said, we're going to have to do the episode 9 in two movies, I'll be fine with that, because there's so much he has to do to somehow pull in everything. Now, I keep hearing from all these other shows, now this is the end of the Skywalker saga. Who's saying that from Lucasfilm? What is that coming from? I've never heard JJ or anybody saying this is the end of the Skywalker blood. This is the end of the bloodline. I never heard that from the actual company. So I don't know if that's true or not. So I'm just saying we got to see how the saga ends. Maybe how the episode ends, but there has never been a confirmation that they're going to kill off the Skywalker blood. Because it would be kind of ironic that if Rey is a nobody and at the end the Skywalker blood dies with Kylo Ren, who's just pure evil, where Skywalker Anakin was a good kid, just got a little twisted. He was good, went bad, went back to good, had a great son, and then finding out he had a sister. Then the sister gets with Solo, baby, had a baby, and the baby's evil, and it ends like that. So it's like, if you think about it, it was the Skywalkers who kind of, at the end of the whole story, kind of ruined the whole galaxy. I just can't see them ending like that. So that's why, JJ, you got my support. Hope you can do great. I want to put this in the top 5 of all Star Wars movies, so let's do this together. So, hey, guys, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, Force Awakens to me is a more superior movie. I like The Last Jedi, but I think it would have been better if they made it more into a standalone movie. So, all right, leave me your comments. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a nice day.